Told you to clean up, man.
Spinner, man.
Live,
You know that, man.
and unplugged. Here's another live performance from 95 WIIL Rock Studio East.
Live at 95 WIIL Rock Studio East. I'm Keif here, and we welcome Papa Roach.
What's up?
We are freaking nervous. John Perry's even nervous today.
Why are you nervous?
We've had a lot of bands here at 95 WIIL Rock Studio East, but by far you are one of the bigger ones.
We're the coolest one.
Yeah, the coolest one.
Fully. We're glad to be here.
Freaking out a little bit. Congratulations, first off. You guys have been a band for like 2 decades.
Yes.
That's unheard. You can't. Nobody does anything for 2 decades anymore. You know what I'm saying? And let alone the stress of being a rock band, being out on the road, and usually there's a lot of infighting and issues. And well, you've gone through stuff like that.
You want to know the secret?
What's the secret?
We fight like dogs.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like when dogs fight, they fight, and then like 2 minutes later, they're like licking each other and sniffing each other's butts. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it works in the P Roach crew.
We do the first part.
Now I'm not sniffing Tobin's butt.
We do the first part, not the second part.
Who's presenting the butt? Who's presenting the tongue out of you guys? What I want to know.
Well, definitely, I'm an ass man. So whatever.
You didn't say giving or receiving though. We'll just let that one sit there for a while.
Whatever you want.
So you would say
Both.
the secret to any relationship is just don't bottle it all up, let it all out there, and have at it.
Say sorry. It works.
And move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Marriage advice from Papa Roach, or any kind of relationship or whatever. Now, how much of that gets into the albums and stuff like that? How much of the stuff is crap you guys are going through with each other, and how much is it just we're writing songs to make songs?
I mean, not necessarily stuff that we're going with in our personal relationships with each other, but definitely like in our personal lives. You know, like especially on this last record, I went through hell making this last record. I got kicked out of my house. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've been with this lady for like 17 years. You know, and my whole life was turned upside down. And you know, in the process, we're like trying to write a record, and I'm trying to get sober, and I'm trying to get my life together, and you know, so it was definitely a chaotic time, and I put all that into this record straight up.
So some bands write.
That's what got us through.
Some bands write songs. You know, we got to write songs. Let's write some songs. We want to write some songs. It seems like it's about 50-50 when I talk to bands. And some bands, it is hardcore therapy. You're in there, and this is the connection is your therapy.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I mean, when I came in the studio, I was pretty wrecked, and they were just like, just write about what you're going through, man. Because I kind of had this idea of trying to write this like super positive record, but nothing in my life was positive at that time.
So,
you know, so I had to put that off.
So you spill your stuff out there, and then you're like, all right, let's find a catchy riff to go with my pain, or
oh, dude, these guys, they're in the studio just jamming, just riffing it up, and they're like, all right, when's it gonna show up?
we got some songs. Just throw some suffering over it.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, they just wrote the music, and I just, you know, stepped up to the plate and filled in with the lyrics and melodies, and now we got a dope record. You know, I mean, we're really happy with the material that we've written, and you know, for us, we're always one of those bands that are very adventurous with our songwriting. We're very fearless when it comes to our songwriting, you know, because I mean, when we first started, we came in with the nu metal genre, and we've evolved a gang of different ways over the course of the last, you know, X amount of years that we've been out here on the main scene. So
yeah, well, 2 decades together, you got to evolve, and that's you've
pretty
done it very
crazy.
well. Yeah. You want to see any of this live? It's live right now at 95WIILRock.com, streaming live thanks to